Kia ora te iwi, nau mai, haere mai ki tēnei hōtaka I rua rau, waru tekau mā whitu. Ko Beki taku ingoa no tamaki makaurau ki Aotearoa, New Zealand. Ko tērā tōku kainga tūturu, he wāhi pai, he kainga mahana, e rā mea katoa. No, hoki mai, ki te mātakitaki mai, ki te whakarongo, ki te titiro, ki te kōrero. Me, te pātai hoki, ngā pātai katoa o te kapa piriona. Tērā, welcome all you from afar, from all corners of the earth, to little Aotearoa, deep down under. We have had such, many exciting times in this last week in New Zealand with the history of New Zealand. We have had celebrations, celebrating the arrival, some, I don't know how many years ago, 18 something, the arrival of Captain Cook from, they say, England to New Zealand. And, amongst all things, there has been many protests about Kapene Kuki and what he did back in history. So I think today, with the commemorations in place and a replica of his ship Endeavour showing up in the east coast of the North Island in New Zealand, it has been a long time coming. It has also, changed the thoughts of a lot of people, because as we remember back, and we have been told in history, that when Captain Cook arrived in New Zealand, he massacred a few native chiefs, and they were our tupuna. They were our ancestors. And because before the commemoration, a lot of people were protesting about even having the commemoration in Turanganui Ākiwa. So it has happened. It is now in its first week. I mean, the ship arrived, and so did the ships, the boats, the waka from our neighbouring island, Whānau, and a sort of calm has come across the locals and the rest of New Zealand. So it has been accepted by some, but not all. And you still see those protesting taking their stance in a quiet and civil manner, mind you. No malice shown. So that is a good way of protesting, I would say. And, you just got to understand it all, really. So that's history today in Aotearoa, New Zealand. So we turn our eyes next to, the world of crypto. And of course, at the forefront for us, Tibetians, it is TBC. We know that TBC has a way to go yet. Not too far, but there is a way to go. And, we accept changes, some don't, but hey, we continue, we work on, we work around it, and until we all come to some agreement that yes, this is the right change. This change is working. This change is bringing all the things that it is meant to do. And because of that, it's gained the confidence of a lot of people. Of course, you have your naysayers over here in the corner having their 20 cents worth, but overall, those who have been in TBC are still there and getting stronger than ever because they've been introduced to other things to make all this happen. So the changes are effective right now. And it's, I wouldn't say a happy time, but it just gives you that step forward in that direction. And we're not looking back and dragging, you know, all the bad things from before. It's starting to isolate from our moving forward, which is what we want. Hopefully we get rid of the scammers that we have. That's also another area, another grey area that we need to look in. And we can only assist with that by naming and shaming as one and not even, participating with those type of people. Not even exchanging coins with those people. Not even wanting to make transactions with those people. Because they don't get us anywhere. They're all for themselves. No one else. As much as they try and bluff their way through, you can see right through them. And it's all through greed, wanting that instant cash. So it has been timely that a lot of these changes are happening. And I can see our way forward. If you can't, then you need to start reading and studying that blog because the blog has all the answers. It's how you apply it that is different. So, with that in mind, let's move and share our page because there are many things to bring up. I look at all this crap. I don't know, it does its own thing. That's what I say Zoom does. Yeah. So, let's go here. Let's see what's in our update today. Oh, TBC live broadcast at the 9th Nigeria International Trade Fair and the Billion Coin. So, Nigeria International Trade Fair is being held now. So it's been going, for New Zealanders, it's been going 2 days already. So it started on the 7th. It is now the 9th here in New Zealand of October. It runs until the 16th of October, which will be the 17th here. But no worries, unless you're going to the trade fair from New Zealand, then you'll be worrying about the dates and the time. But for those who can't get there, it is a long way away from New Zealand. This is what is happening. This is just letting people know what is happening around the world in other countries. And Nigeria seems to have awoken with better members. And when I say better members, I'd say these members have now kind of educated themselves in TBC. And they know, their own country has been at the top of the list of scams in TBC. I can understand that. But I think they're trying to clean up their image now to the rest of the world that are in TBC. And so they have this. They have included the TBC coin in their international trade fair. What a brilliant idea. Why not? I mean, international tells you other countries are going to be there. So why wouldn't you jump, to the fact that, hey, you're having outside visitors. Let them come and see us. Let them come and see the billion coin. Because we need the people. We need more people to be involved in TBC. We need them to register. We need them to grow for the billionth person. Now they've got in their note, Nigeria, China and other countries. There you go. China, I haven't seen one Tibetan from China yet. Around China, yes. Hong Kong, yes. But not exactly from China. Why not? And yet they can go to trade fairs like this. So why don't they get involved with something like the billion coin? It is crypto. I know they have their own coin as well. But what's wrong with the billion coin? Now, the theme of this international trade fair looks like non-oil products as panacea to our economic and industrial development. So that's the theme. So I take it that the billion coin fits into the buying power, if you could call it such, because remember, we can trade peer-to-peer. So you imagine if a Chinese merchant came on board, all we're doing is peer-to-peer transactions. He could call for part cash payment. No worries. Especially if you use TBC. That could build a bigger and stronger crypto coin. And not only that, because it gets out into the other side of the world where there is no one in the billion coin yet, imagine the number of people China has, the population of China. Imagine that. And imagine if the coin, the TBC coin, was set loose in China and was allowed into China. I could see the billion coin just reaping it. So well done to Nigeria to invite those people to their international trade fair and the billion coin. That's a brilliant idea. Hoping that we might see more of these trade fairs around the rest of the world. involving the billion coin. So, awesome work, Nigeria, and to capture this. Right. Don't miss out on the November redemption. You will regret it. Of course you will. You know, I don't know who this video belongs to, but let's have a look. My off-sider. Okay, so he's been talking about this today. I kind of heard because, like usual, when he does his broadcast, I have to mute because we echo in the same room. So I mute and I just sit there and watch him doing his kōrero, talking about it. So once again, people, watch the video by all means. He's probably explaining a whole lot of things that some people need to catch up on. Or, like every other broadcast that we see in the blog, is giving more information to a TVian who has not been there yet. Especially now that we have the admin credits and we're getting on board a lot of new people. They need to be watching all these videos to gain the knowledge, especially if they don't like reading. But they love watching pictures and they love watching a broadcaster doing his thing. And that's awesome when people can do that. Now, I'm not going to play it through, but probably trying to get it going. Okay, let's go back to our updates. Why we now stand at the precipice of economic collapse. That's interesting. Economic collapse, yeah. There. Here's another video that, these are the ones that are brought in from the outside, talking about normally what's happening in the crypto world against the fiat currency. And they're very interesting to hear people's points of view and their perspectives. So, that's another good one to watch in your time. Pure reviews the send button meeting post. So Key has just gone over Tuesday morning's results from the send button meeting post. Yes, they've gone through the big hitters, both Ash Fletcher and Mbae Derek, and plus other things as well pertaining to the send button meeting. New members try and understand the vision of our project, TBC, before you move on. That is true. Members need to understand. Members need to play catch up. Members need to educate so they can see the vision that everyone else can see. Project TBC started a long time ago. And it's nearing, the billionth person, which is we have all been working hard for. So these new people that are brought into TBC in the last 2 months, this being the third month, it's a lot to pick up. There is so many tools available to them that they don't know of. And how to use these tools, and how to apply them. So this is where the importance of watching broadcasts and the importance of reading and studying the blog comes into play for those sorts of people. Some people come in brand new and think, oh yes, they know it all. Then suddenly they're at the back wondering, what haven't I done? I thought I did it. I thought I knew it all. Hey, lesson number 1. We've been in this for almost 4 years now. We haven't stopped learning. You learn something new every day. It doesn't come overnight, that's for sure. It's a work in progress. Always has been. And you treat it the same way with a lot of respect, because that's what's going to do it for you. With a bit of your, manpower behind it. So you don't have to be that, that scientist or mathematician to do TBC. Heck no. Any Joe Blog can walk into and do it, as long as they stay focused. As long as they don't lose focus. And keep things simple. If you make things complicated, you're not going to win. It's going to give you a hard road to toe. Because you're going to end up doing things the hard way. No one wants to do that. Everyone wants to keep things simple so they move at their pace in their time. Sadly, TBC has put times on a lot of things since April. And it's like playing giddy up, to catch up. Even the old members, they've still got to play catch up. They've still got to get their learning on. So, new members, yes, seek help from any great leader or sponsor. They will guide you. And you only have to listen. That's all it takes. So 50,000 admin fee payments on November 1st is within our reach. We can do this. Of course we can. I think if a lot of us woke up when it started, instead of a couple of months down the track or even 3 months for some, look at what they missed in that time. Can hear. Yeah. So we may have missed that before if we all woke up at the same time and started moving at the same time. But it's like everything. Everybody moves when they're ready. Well, wake up callers, just be ready for anything that comes so you can get in there and do it. Right. Amara Karandang reviews same button meeting post. Okay, she's from Philippines. Well done, Amara, because she is only a new broadcaster. So she's getting her voice out there too. Awesome work. French TVC community is fired up about TVC. Of course, look at their leader. Look at the person who leads the French community, the French-speaking community. I'm not saying they're from Paris or France. I'm saying the French-speaking community, which can be around the world. We have French speakers in New Zealand. If only those people would cotton on to what is happening to their kinsmen, they would be fired up. They'd be in TBC as well. $5 a day does add up. Yes, it does. You think, oh, $5? Oh, okay. You think it doesn't add up? It adds up when it matters. If you just had $5 and hid it away in a tin box somewhere and never looked at it, and every week you just put $5 in there, if you're counting the weeks that you've been doing that, you know exactly what's in that tin until you forget what you counted before. Then next thing you know, it's adding up. It's worth something. You can now afford something that you didn't maybe before. Admin credits allow new members up to a month to gather the funds to pay their own admin fee and to have an income from TBC to cover it profitably. Yes, it does. If you got them at the beginning of the month and you're doing them every week, especially if you're finding people that want to be in TBC and they're willing to pay, they'll get in for free on the admin credit, but they have in their head that they need to be paying next month fee. So, it does work out. Because just imagine if all those admin credits you get, that's 2 for every week. So that gives you 2, 4, 6, 8 credits. Out of those credits, you could have 8 genuine people who want to carry on in TBC and pay their own way and actually duplicate what they've just done by allowing those people that they brought into the program, allowing them to be into admin credits so that next month you and them would be able to pay your next month's fee from your bounty that you receive for those 8 people. Imagine that. I know it happened. A lot of people are making it happen because they can see exactly what it does. So if you haven't woken up to that, I suggest you wake up pretty smartly. Okay, we are going to go over into our back office. And we are going to have a look, because I haven't had a look this week, at oh, come on. We're going to have a look at the Bitcoin competition. So far, this is Wednesday here in New Zealand. And so it's good to see if progress is being made. I mean, I don't get to look at it every day. And, I just concentrate on getting the people in, getting the credits, and making them work and count. So let's go here. English content this week. Where are we? So we have Nigeria leading with 82. Finjar Dawe. And we have South Africa in second place with 57. And Jugum Fusion Food Resto from the Philippines at 35. And right behind them is Abdul Sattar, India, with 32. Now that can all change come Sunday. But those are the leaders at the moment. And we have William Adibawali, who won, I think, last week. He's back on at 8. Now, of interest to me is, of course, Aotearoa New Zealand and those who are putting their hand up. And, it's been quite a buzz with us Kiwis trying to do the right thing by bringing in people into the competition. And so, it is happening. Kuwait, another country that we don't see much of, 2 people. Awesome. And Benin, yeah, which is cool. Oh, hey. All right. Okay, so we've gone 4, 6, 8. 8 from New Zealand. No, 10 so far. Yeah, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, hang on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Awesome. I have another 2. And here. Oh, and myself with 2. And another 2 here. And another 2 there. Wow. So that's 6 on there. And of course we've got Another 2 here, another 2 here. All right. And we have 2 here, 2 there, makes 4. United States with 1 there. Papua New Guinea is starting to feature a lot too. You know, they're doing it as well. South Africa, the little country Togo, 2. Right. So there's more to come. So well done to all those in the English competition. Let's go to the French and see what the French are up to. Mbe Derek, 103 already. And we're only halfway there. And Mbe is from Cameroon, if you didn't know. Look at all the Ivory Coast members. Wow. Look at it. You know, they're starting to get more pages of contestants in the French competition, which is great news to hear and see. Right. Okay, down to Tagalog and the Philippines. Ace Fletcher, 163 already. Now remember, these guys are big hitters in Bay and Ace, and they know where their totalers need to be each week and on which days, because they keep tabs on them, and they're working to become a big hitter again this month. So they know where they're at. 89 for Nigeria, Daniel Afi, and 12 for Cameroon with Man Group Sao. And the rest is all spread out amongst the Philippines. Austria, there you go, too. Mary-Lou Brow, 2 at the moment. She's always been in, you know, our top 2, top 3 over the different weeks. Here we go, Hong Kong 1. Awesome. So, looks like the contests are going to be hotting up again this week. And, folks, if you see Bitcoin Bounty in your account tab, by all means, get your Bitcoin wallet address in there ASAP. Because you don't get that button showing unless you have Bitcoin paid out in there and you updated your fees. So do that. If you've got Bitcoin Bounty in your tab, get your Bitcoin wallet address in there ASAP. Okay, I'm signing out of there and I'm going to stop sharing because we have at the end of my broadcast for tonight. It's been great to have you here, and it's be awesome when those of you after the URL is released in YouTube enjoy, you know, the broadcast and what there is to know and learn. So all I can say at this time, folks, is carry on and continue doing the mahi, the work, you know. Do the mahi as we say. Do the mahi and get the treats. Do the work and get the treats. So, that is my word for you tonight. Mahia te mahi. Do the work and you will get the treats. So that's me from Aotearoa, New Zealand tonight. It is now 8:15 and I wish you all a great evening. And of course, those of you who are still in daylight time, have a great day. Kia pai tō rā. Peace to you all.